All right, hopefully that little guy stays on there. It's pretty cold out there. All right, guys, how the heck are ya? Today is an extremely well, it's a pretty snowy day still in Ohio. I just drove about 15 hours with my sister from Florida. She drove down her car and I flew down and then I drove back with her. So when I got back, the trip was smooth, by the way. I did post a lot of updates online. And when I got back today, I was going to do a bunch of errands, go to the post office. I sold my spacers finally, and a bunch of other stuff. But Jeep was not going to start because it was so cold. It was below 20 for honestly, most of the time I was gone, which is really feels smart on my end. I could time it that well, but I had to jump it, and unfortunately, that was a huge pain in the ass and sort of changed my schedule around. It's like I feel like I can never get enough done on the weekends, but thankfully there's an extra day. But I kind of wanted to talk about a few updates. One of them being the M3, and the M3 is going to be staying around, but it's going to be sitting in the garage a lot in the next, honestly, probably at least week, because we got probably like 2 to 3 inches of snow last night, as you guys can see. Hopefully the GoPro stays on and is recording, but yeah, so this road, actually, I wanted to sort of film, you know, get the side streets and get a few other things, but the first kind of big snow in Columbus for me, to be honest with you guys. I've only lived here, and don't mind this is the automatic wiper and light sensor. It keeps falling off. I got the windshield tinted and it doesn't stick as good, so I have to stick that back on there. We're in like whatever sort of janky mode right now in the Jeep. But anyways, so the M3 will be sitting around a little bit more, guys. Just hang on for that. I've been pushing a bunch of other videos, a couple of them in relation to the M3 specifically. I did get a ticket a few months ago, and I sort of did the rundown on that via video, and I might do a follow-up, and I have a bunch of other stuff I have planned, a little bit more sort of in-car vlog, but I'm trying to spice it up with the GoPro. Hopefully it's out there. It's kind of the reason I bought it, is to get a little cheap one in case it does fall off or something like that. But actually let's check to see if it's still on there. Yep, she's still out there. And as you guys can see, I mean, this road hasn't, this is, if you're from Columbus, this is Grandview. I kind of live on the edge of Upper Arlington and Grandview, and you can definitely tell that the Grandview peeps are not on their game as far as the plowing goes, because the other roads were much cleaner. Super grateful for four-wheel drive, you know, really great tires, and you know, plenty of ground clearance, honestly. Unless I'm going off-road or doing any crazy things, this thing is going to be just perfect. And so another thing that I'm really sort of busy with, besides normal work and then the videos and just sort of life, is obviously the detailing of other people's vehicles has sort of died down recently, because I don't know, you tell me, does anyone want to detail right now? The answer is no, unless you have a shop, and most people don't really have a desire to get their vehicles detailed right now, unless it's like interior or something like that. So that's going to be a little bit less detailing on those in general of other people's cars. And I'm going to do kind of like a wrap up. I might do a dedicated video, but I wanted to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I had like 5,000 like halfway through the year, so I'm at like 7,300, 7,400, something like that. And I'm really proud. Like, that's still really good. I had a couple videos that sort of blew up a little bit more than all my other ones, which made a difference. I just needed a couple more videos to do that. I've been distracted and making excuses and not making as many videos as maybe I could if I really pushed myself. So that is sort of the update there, the end of the year wrap up. Hopefully I get this video out and upload it for you guys. I want to know kind of, you know, I'm gonna, you know, everyone likes to comment different things, but if you're kind of stuck with the channel here, you know, kind of what do you want to see? You know, do you want to see only detailing? Do you want to see vlogs? Do you want to see donuts in the snow with the Jeep and maybe the M3? If enough people really want to see that, I might be willing to take that out in the snow. because it's never seen snow. Well, it's seen snow from the garage, but it's never been out in this crap. There's a chance if enough people really want to see it, I'll do it, but I don't think I'm going to. I know there's a lot of like hardcore Jeep people around. Less people care about the Jeep, but the people that do care about the Jeep and Jeep stuff and whatever stuff, they really want to, you know, want to know the answer, which is all what the whole Jeep life's about. Look at this guy, man. That sucks. I remember doing that as a kid. And now I don't have to do it because I'm in an apartment. Really, no, I wanted to give you guys an update. I want to do a quick little vlog. I wanted to see if I can get this GoPro going right next to the tire. I just love that shot. I'm gonna do some, you know, shenanigans once we get a couple more inches of snow, because I have a bunch of stuff to do today. I have to sort of adult here, and you can even see like this road is perfectly fine for the Jeep Squad, but you know, if you change lanes and whatnot, it's probably not gonna be that easy if you just have a basic front wheel drive car. And I would, but the GoPro, I don't want to get tons of water and stuff all over. You won't be able to see the footage, so I'm gonna try to stay in this lane. One of the reasons I've been having a hard time making videos is I'm sort of working on an app. I'm working on another project that's sort of not necessarily related to the channel directly, and that's eating up a lot of time with lots of, you know, research and meetings and stuff like that. So that is something else that of course I have going on. So those are my excuses. I'm trying to do at least one video a week. I think in general you guys are sort of used to that. I know that you like when I do 2 videos or more a week, but I'm trying to do my best. And honestly, YouTube analytics has been sucking lately. I'm getting demonetized for literally no reason, or the video will get demonetized like for a period of time until it reaches 1,000 views. Then you can refute it, and then all those views that sort of got you traction don't even count as revenue or anything like that. So most of the revenue that I get, which is really only a couple $100 a month, is sort of just eliminated if the first several hundred or thousand people that viewed it, you know, and they don't count it, if YouTube doesn't count it. So that really sucks. It's really frustrating, especially for the smaller channels. I feel like there's less room for error. If something like that happens, we just have to deal with it. And everyone asks actually what I do, my main job, the main job that actually pays the bills, that pays you know, pretty much every bill, besides the car detailing and videos. Those sort of pay itself. It's sort of a net right now. But my main job is in wealth management and finance, investing money for clients, helping them plan their lives, and all that fun stuff. If you guys know Matt Mormon, it's pretty, my job is similar to that, except for his is a lot more advanced and mine is sort of more of a junior role. So it's kind of interesting where him and I are pretty close. We share similar views and understanding of sort of what people should do and save and all that stuff. So that's kind of fun, you know, mixing cars and finance together. But anyways, I digress. As you can see, I think I'm in Upper Arlington now. I don't know. I know there's a lot of Columbus guys that watch my stuff, but these roads are clear. You know, oh, what is this Camry doing? See, I hate when people do this. They do this and then they freak people out, and yeah, it's just really freaking annoying. So, and now there's someone flashing their lights, and then now there's someone that wants to get over last minute, and I'm sorry, dude. And here's the last thing for my video. This is the road that I totaled my 335. If you turn right there and then you go up there, and I hit that light post. So bye-bye. Thank you again so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this little update. I know it's all over the place, but it's sort of a quick check-in, and it's nice for me to be able to relate to you a lot of the questions that I get. And feel free to leave more questions below. I am going to be continuing to update you guys and do videos and do all kinds of stuff. And yeah, so back from vacation, back to the grind, back to the videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. And this is exactly what I was talking about. I really hope some of this footage was usable. Blah.